Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in, grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself something to eat, have a seat at the table, or make yourself comfy in the other room because we got a lot to cover. So, before I get started on this, this this is part of my Joann's order. So, the Premiere saga. So I emailed Premiere, let them know what was going on. They keep delivering it to the wrong address, where nobody was going to be home to sign for it. That's why I paid to have it delivered to the other address. So they supposedly tried to deliver it Saturday. Never did. So Monday, I got an email an email and a text message from FedEx. Your package was undeliverable. We're shipping it back to FedEx. This was on Monday. I emailed Premier on Monday. I believe it was Monday. Maybe it was Sunday. It was either Sunday or Monday. And they told me that it was going to take up to 2 business days to hear back from them. Okay, understandable. It's common business practice. Within 48 hours, you should hear from them. 48, 72, somewhere between there. Okay, it is what it is. So Monday night, well, I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday, but I was trying to get pictures of the email or the tracking that FedEx was doing. And the final one that says it's being shipped back to Premier. But it wouldn't let me in. And so I was able to get some pictures. I had to actually log in to my FedEx account and access all the information that way. And so I was able to get my pictures. I sent all that to Premier. And let Premier know it's like, look, I paid FedEx to deliver it to another address. They keep delivering it here. Now they send it back to you, supposedly. So anyhow, so all of Monday, it would not let me track the tracking number of the box from Premier. This morning, around 8:30, I think it was, I got a text message from FedEx saying your packages are out for delivery, which I didn't think nothing of it because my order from Joann's, right? So I click on it, and lo and behold, it was my box from Premier. That's strange. They said they're sending it back to Premier. So I go down through, bring up the tracking history, and I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. They're saying that they tried to deliver it Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Me and Kevin were here at 7 p.m. Monday night because at 7 p.m. I am heading out the door. To go to work. So it's like, no, nobody tried to deliver here. And why would you, which didn't make sense because they already sent me a message saying that the box is being shipped back to Premier. So why would you try and deliver it here if you're shipping it back? Made no sense. So my thing is, I think FedEx was just saying that they were trying to deliver, but they really weren't. Can't prove it, of course. But nonetheless, I find it also funny during all of these attempts of the delivery, there was only one door tag ever left. And it's supposed to be a door tag every time they come and you weren't home. But not this case. We got one door tag. And we haven't had any really windy days. So it's not like the door tag would have blew off. And if you ever had one of those um, door tags from one of the shipping companies, you're not going to pull them off easy. I mean, you really have to yank them. But anyhow, I got a email from Premier, and Premier's, we're watching the tracking on this package. It says that it's been delivered. Please advise us. Well, at that time, yeah, it was delivered because I had to take another day off of work, and I put a chair. Literally, I took a chair and I sat it in the doorway. So I opened up the main door, and then we have a screen storm door that locks. So I opened up the metal door, and I made sure the screen door was locked, so none of the kids could get outside because they like to push the door open. So we always have to make sure it's locked. I sat there in a chair facing the driveway so I could see if anybody's coming up this driveway. And Kevin's mom was on alert in case it was delivered to her house. She put a big old sign out that says, "Please ring doorbell when delivering." So we had them. We had them this time. It's either we were going to get the box today, or they didn't deliver like they said they were. Well, around 1 o'clock, FedEx delivered here, and so I see the guy backing up because that's what caught my eye. I seen this white box truck backing up the driveway. I knew that FedEx was delivering my Joann's order or part of it. I don't know if it's all here or not. I haven't opened it yet. But so I seen the truck come up. So I stand up in the doorway. I'm still in this doorway. And I watched the guy go in the back of the truck. And he was there for a while. And I'm thinking, it's like, please be my box. Please be my box. Please be my Premier box. At this point in time, I would have gave up my Joann's order to get my Premier order. If I had to make a trade-off. Um, so then I see him come back out, and he gets out of the truck, and he's like looking around, and it looked like he had a door tag in his hand. So it's like as soon as I saw him looking around, it's like, okay, is he like just gonna not come up to the door? So when I just because he stood there, then he was just kind of like looking around. So I opened up the screen door and walked out, and then he's like, "Oh." So then he hurried up and got into the back of the truck. And I'm thinking, okay, so that's probably a good sign that I might have my box. So lo and behold, he brings out this box, and it is a heavy box. Okay, I am not making fun of this gentleman because this box was heavy, but he's struggling, and I asked him, it's like, do you need some help? And, oh no, I got it. So he comes up on the porch and he sets it down, and he's like, this one needs signed for. And I said, yep. And he goes, oh, he's like, wait a minute, I got two more on the truck for you. So he's like, let me run over there real quick and get them. So he brings these two boxes. And so I signed for it. You ought to see the damage done to the Premier box. It looks like somebody shredded it. So the the red Premier tape, right? That's pretty sturdy stuff. That's not your normal packing type tape. It's pretty heavy stuff. And all of it was broken. So Premier had, a couple going across the top. They had a couple going across the side, across. And then on the bottom, they did the same thing. A couple going this way and a couple going this way. All of that was busted. Every single bit of it was busted. Then it was taped shut with regular packing tape. And the box was split. And they had that all taped shut. So it's like, oh my gosh. So it's like, okay. I was tired. It's in the house. I went to bed. I got up. I ate a little bit. Um, wasn't all that hungry. Um, and then it's like, okay, I got to see if my order is all here. Because if my order isn't here, I have to put that in my email back to Premier. So, luckily, nothing was missing. Nothing appeared to be damaged. And I will do a separate video for that. Um, yeah, I'll make that a separate video because there's a lot to go over with that Premier order. My Joann's order is all the same yarn. It's just different colors. Because Joann's had that. It might still be going on. I don't know. But they had their sale going on for their house brand. And I have no issues with their house brand. The Big Twist, I don't have any issues with it. I kind of like it actually. If you just want a no frill basic acrylic that's got yardage for the dollar, Big Twist is good. But now you have Hirschner's, and Hirschner's is softer, in my opinion, than the Big Twist. And It's a little bit more expensive, but it's, you know, it's one of those, I guess, whatever you can fit in your budget at the time. But anyhow, so I got the Big Twist 1 pounders. That's my entire order. They're all 1 pound. But on the website for Joann's, um, it says Big Twist Pounder. So, you know, when it says pounder, I don't think to look at the ounces. You know, I just assume that it's going to be 16 ounces, a 16-ounce skein of yarn. I didn't, wasn't thinking to look at the ounces because, well, why would you think anything other than when something's called the pounder? These are more than a pound. Not a whole lot, but they are more than a pound. They're 17.6 ounces. It's the value pound plus. It's 1,093 yards, 1,000 meters, 500 grams. And it's Big Twist, it's 100% acrylic. And it says in this little circle up here, which I'm about ready to show you, it says more than a pound. Right there, more than a pound. And it's this Big Twist. And the color is white. Um, it's a standard 100. It's the Yoko text, the standard. And I probably said that wrong, so forgive me if I said that wrong. Uh, but I love how they said made in Turkey. They actually spelled Turkey in their language. Made in is spelled for US, but Turkey is spelled in their language. Turkiye with the 2 little dots above the U. And it's registered trademark of JAS LLC. But it's just your basic white. And I got 2 of them. The price was unbelievable. I, and like I said, I don't mind Big Twist. All right. Now, well, I bet I left my scissors. I bet I left my scissors over there. Oh, well, I got a pair. And the funny thing is, my Joann's order was delivered by FedEx without a hitch. I order from Premier. I have issues. All right. So let's see what's in this box. Okay, so here the information is the same, and it's just, it feels like your basic acrylic, but this color is ivory. So it's just a little bit, it's not as bright. It's not as bright as the white. And I got 2 of those in the ivory. And, you know, this really is not bad. I'm telling you, this really is not bad. For just a basic acrylic. So, on Joann's website, I believe it said the pounder was $11.99. On sale for $6.99, I think. But if you bought 10 or more, it was like $6.29. So I was putting stuff in my cart, and then, like I said, I had to leave my cart for a while. Then when I went back, went to check out, and because I had a certain dollar amount in my head, that's all I was going to spend. So a lot of times, um, I'll load up my cart to that point, and then I'll leave for a while, and then when I come back, it gives me a chance to really think about my order in case I want to change something. Because if you have a set dollar amount, it's like, okay, so I'm just going to go through and I'm going to load up my cart with what I want, but I'm going to leave it for a little bit. Then I'm going to come back just to make sure I was buying not out of impulse. Or, maybe maybe I saw somebody else have something, and that's like, oh, well, I'm going to take a couple of these out of my cart to add some of this. Anyhow, that's how I do it. But when I went back in to check out, they gave me a 25% off coupon of my entire order. So it's like, oh, well, I can add 6 more Big Twist pounders and still be under what I intended to spend. Score. So I went from $6.29 a skein for the 1 pound to $5. I paid $5 for one of these. And I don't even know what Joann's cost is, but maybe I got it at cost. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I'm not even saying I want to know. And it's just that for 1,090 yards of nice acrylic of a 4-way, $5, that's pretty cheap. So several years ago, that's what you could get. Lion Brand on sale was $5, $4.99. And I usually stocked up on it on Black Friday. They don't have Black Friday deals like they used to. It's always buy 2 get 1 free. Buy 2 get 1 free. Yeah, it brings the price down to about $9. $8, somewhere through there. But when you can get it for $5, okay. So anyway, so here's this brown. Here's a nice little brown, and it is a medium 4 weight, as you can see right there. Medium 4, medium 4, and they want you to use an H crochet hook or an 8, 5mm. And knitting needles are the same. They want you to use an 8 knitting needle or a 5mm. Machine wash, tumble dry. But there you go. And this color is chocolate brown. It's a beautiful brown. But you guys know I like brown. I like the fall colors. Okay. And here is well, where's the color? Chocolate brown. Now the lots, the dye lots, probably aren't going to match. No. Because this one is 2975. This one is 3489. This was made February of this year, and this one was made in April of this year. So the dye lots aren't the same. Which you're going to have that. So anytime you place your order online, I believe it's the Wool Warehouse. Now the Wool Warehouse has it going on because when you go to check out at the Wool Warehouse, they ask you, do you want a particular number? And it lists all of the batches that they have. So, you know, they might have a code. I can't even think. A lot number. So you might, they have several lot numbers, and you choose what lot number you want. Beautiful. I like that. So here's this color. That is just a beautiful purple. And that's the color too, purple. And this was made 9 of last year, September of last year. And on this label, it actually says made in Turkey, English. Nope. 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 Okay, here we go. Ooh, I think we actually matched the dye lot on this one. 0022. 0022. They're manufactured the same month, same line. And then I've got this color. And this color is wine. That is just it's a beautiful wine color. That is just a beautiful wine color. And then, of course, I'm not a red person. I'm not a red person, a purple person, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I think I said that once before. I'm trying to get some other colors because if maybe I'm not going to keep this yard. Maybe I'm going to give it away. With me, you never know. What color is this? This is called deep red. And here's the other one, deep red. Then here's this color. And this is called varsity yellow. And I got two of them. I'm running out of room. I really need to clean up my area because it's overflowing with yarn. Um, I believe Kevin told me there's 4 empty totes out in the garage. So I might have to go snag them. He's going to bring me home. He's going to bring home more totes. We've got this color. And this color is medium gray. Mm, 9 of 23. 9 of 23. 35. Those dye lots match too. Gonna have to set them right there. We're still digging in here. We're still digging. All right. So I bet you guys can kind of sort of tell. I had the chocolate brown. Now I got kind of like a mustard color here. And it is called mustard. It's called mustard. So I got the brown. I got the mustard. I have the wine. And here's the other mustard. I'm overtaken by yarn. I got the red and the purple. So you put all those together and you got a fall blanket. Or you can make a fall blanket. And then there's this color. And this is varsity blue. It's a beautiful blue. And we got two of those. Then we got this beautiful green. And it's varsity green. And that's it out of this box. Like, thank goodness, right? So, my friend Craig, Fiber Spider, will probably end up with this green and that gray. Just saying. Um, I might just like watch the video. Tell me what you want. He might not want any. He might not want any. But anyhow, I'm going to stop this here. I want to thank everybody for joining. And I'm going to try and clean up some of this and through here so I can get my premiere done. I want to get my premiere video made. That will come out in a couple of days. But I just wanted to show you guys. I want to show you some of this yarn that I got from the Joann sale. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye, everybody.